During the G7 summit in Biarritz, France, it inevitably came down to discussing US President Donald Trump's earlier threats to impose tariffs on one of France's most iconic exports in response to Paris hitting tech firms with a digital tax. When Trump was asked if the matter had been resolved, he chose to speak about the First Lady's wine preferences. Melania Trump's reaction to her husband's joke about yet another trade dispute with France has prompted some commenters to imply that she might not like his sense of humor at all. The doubts were raised by footage from a joint presser with Donald Trump and French President Emmanuel Macron in Biarritz, where the G7 summit took place. When they spoke about resolving the situation regarding the proposed digital tax that would have hit American digital companies operating in France, POTUS was asked if he could confirm that there had been an agreement on the matter. Donald Trump, however, preferred to respond with a joke. "I can confirm that the First Lady loved your French wine, okay? She loved your French wine, so thank you very much," he said. The camera caught her staring at her husband while people around were laughing.
Melania Trump just gave Donald Trump the death stare after he said she loves to drink wine.
The camera switched to Melania, who seemed to me to be glowering, as in, "Don't you dare speak for me."
Ellen Dibble, at Ellen Dibble, August 27, 2019 at roughly show this clip where
Catherine QC, at Catherine QC, August 26, 2019 some brought up another G7 meme featuring Melania, namely, her kissing Canadian Premier Justin Trudeau, suggesting French wine is not her only favorite on the menu. "The only thing I got out of this press conference was that Melania likes French wine. And Canadian wine, too, I bet." pic.twitter.com/memcauseigmdh Holly Figueroa O'Reilly at NRAM Paul Ryan, August 26, 2019 Others, however, suggested that there is nothing unusual about her expression. Melania isn't impressed with Trump's comment about French wine. https://t.co/6vkfcxpb2 Elvira at Mail Online WTF She always looks confused when someone says her name. Duh. Yes you, dumbbell unless your name isn't Melanie Thinking Face PamalaHarris at PamalaHarris, August 26, 2019 Incidentally, Melania Trump was spotted sipping sangria along with Bridget Macron and wife of Australian Prime Minister Scott Morrison, Jenny Morrison, at a wine shop in a Basque town near the G7 summit in Biarritz just a day before her husband revealed her love of French wines. Fears that President Trump could hit one of France's most iconic export commodities flared up right before the G7 summit after he suggested that he could impose tariffs on wine in response to Paris' digital tax. Following the failure to negotiate an EU-wide digital tax, France announced the introduction of its own national tax, forcing foreign tech firms operating in France via the internet to pay 3% of their annual revenues, with American companies being the hardest hit. However, as Macron stated during the joint presser, he and President Trump had reached a very good agreement resolving the situation regarding the controversial tax. Let's block ads. Why?